What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, I did a post-fight reaction video last night of the uh, Lomachenko versus Jermaine Ortiz fight last night. If you didn't know, guys, Loma wins a unanimous decision over Jermaine Ortiz, improving his record to 17-2, putting himself in position to face off against the undisputed champion, Devin the Dream Haney. Now, what I wanted to talk about, besides the fight itself, we're going to put that to the side. We're going to talk about the controversy with the commentary of the fight last night. I'm hearing a lot of channels talking about, how biased the commentary seemed last night towards Loma, being in favor of Loma, and I wanted to get my 2 cents on that. How do I feel about that? I do think that the commentary was a little bit pro Loma last night. I did see every time that they showed clips in between the rounds of the fighters fighting, they were showing what Loma was doing, but they didn't show what Ortiz was doing. They didn't show his work. And it was, it was apparent. But outside of that, there was nothing that I saw in the ring that was biased with the two fighting. I did think Loma won the fight clearly, in my opinion. I thought it was a close fight, but I thought Loma pulled it out. I thought Ortiz did a great job in the beginning of the fight, neutralizing Lomachenko's angles and getting in on the inside with a great jab. He was doubling and tripling up on the jab, keeping Loma on the outside, keeping him off balance. I think once the fight went on, though, Ortiz kind of slowed down. I think he got a little bit tired. He stopped, really focusing on using the jab, and Loma was able to make the necessary adjustments to get in on the inside and start to use angles. And no longer was Ortiz pushing Loma back. There were times where Ortiz was, coming straight ahead at Loma, having Loma on the back foot. And a lot of you guys know Loma is not that great of a fighter going backwards. But experience, like I said, played a factor. And fatigue played a factor, and Loma was able to capitalize on him in the later rounds. I thought he clearly won all the championship rounds, and I had it 7 rounds to 5. So I thought that Loma actually won the fight. Now, as far as the commentary, yeah, it was pro Loma. That's expected. I know a lot of times, a lot of channels call this out on YouTube about the mainstream being, biased towards fighters. But here's the thing. I see the same thing on YouTube. Some of these same people calling it out, they're doing the same thing. It's just for fighters that they like. So it's a lot of biasness going on when it comes to the sport of boxing in the YouTube community and, in the mainstream community. Honestly, guys, I still like to call it down the middle. Even if I like a fighter, if I see that he's losing a fight, I'm not going to, try to make it seem like it's something else when it's not. I like Jermaine Ortiz. I thought, I always root for the underdog a lot of times. And, he didn't do what he needed to do to win the fight. Loma clearly won the fight, and it is what it is. So I know a lot of times biasness and that type of controversy gets a lot of eyes on it. So, people tend to have their channels geared towards certain fighters, and that's fine. But, at the same time, how can you really call out mainstream and you're doing the same thing? So I try to keep it down the middle. I don't get a lot of views like some of these guys because I keep it down the middle, but I got to be true to myself. I got to be true to what's actually going on in the ring. And I thought Loma clearly won the fight last night, but I did think the commentary was a little bit biased, and, it is what it is. Long as you keep truth on your side, I don't really see a problem with it. You can call this stuff out, but, people are going to continue to do what they're going to do. That's just how it's going to be when it comes to this game. People are going to do it. Some people are going to cheerlead it. People are going to get behind who they want to get behind. And, sometimes they're going to have outliers like me who are going to come in here and just give you guys the real on what's going on in the ring. So that's all I wanted to say about that, guys. Lomachenko does win last night. Like I said, unanimous decision, improving his record to 17-2. Ready for the Devin Haney fight. And I did hear him poke a little fun there in the ring with Devin Haney, saying that Devin Haney looked like a heavyweight. Devin Haney did look really big next to Lomachenko. And we're going to see what happens, guys. I think it'll be a good fight. You know, Devin Haney, very skilled, very young. Like I said, big 135-pounder. And, you know, we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see what happens when these two get in the ring. But you guys let me know what you think about the commentary last night. Do you think it was biased, leading towards Lomachenko? You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.